Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Thursday. One day closer to the weekend. What is good, baby? How we doing? How we doing? I don't know if y'all see that hat though. I don't know if y'all see that hat though. What you know about it right there, huh? What y'all know about that right there? The Texas Rangers World Series champions. You know I had to go get me some swag. I had to go get me some swag. Man, oh man, what a night! It was a great night. I was struggling during the space last night, trying to concentrate, but my team got it done. My team got it done. Took on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to them. They played a heck of a series. They're a tough team and a young team, so I feel like they're going to be back next year as well. But my Rangers, man, my Rangers got it done last night. My Rangers got it done. What is good? Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, y'all been over here chatting up a storm. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see who we got in the building. We got Code in the building. What's good? Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Mike, we are here. Here we go again. What is good? Absolutely. We got in the Fonz voice. A-O. Fonz. I like it. I like it. I like it. Uh, but man, absolutely. Man, the Rangers pulled it off. We got baby fan in the building. Timeout. We got baby fan in the building. Say what? What's good, baby fat? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's good, baby fat? But yeah, them Rangers. Let's go. Absolutely, absolutely. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. The week's been crazy for crypto. Plus, my Rangers won. So it's a good week. It's been a good week. Shaka in the building was good. Let's go Grove. Absolutely, yes sir, man. Been a solid week. Been a solid week. Been a solid week. Zero in the building. Hey Jay, how are you, man? Man, I'm doing well, brother. Doing well. Doing well. But yeah, I am. How are you doing, brother? I mean, my mind is so like I'm still in like celebration mode. But as we saw, I had the bubbles up here a while ago, and you can see, man, it's been a good week. I think I got like the top 700 on here just because Grove's in the top 700 right at the moment. But I wanted to make sure we got Grove on there in these bubbles. 62.5% up on the week. And yesterday, I actually think we ended up touching the 20 cent mark. And I told y'all, we might have some sell pressure at the 20 cent level because people who bought in at the 10 cent, they were at 20 cents, they'd be up 100%. So we had a little bit of a pullback, but that's totally cool. We're still sitting up and doing really well. So, but yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute. We'll get into that in just a minute. I like the blue shirt. I appreciate you. I had to pull something out that was kind of Ranger-ish colors. I had to pull something out that was Ranger-ish colors. So it doesn't really necessarily match the hat, but boom, World Series champions, all that good stuff. It actually says this was actually the hat they wore. Oh, on the side there, yeah, yeah. What you know about it? It's actually the hat they wore on the field last night. So put that back up, cover up this mop that I need to go get cut. But yeah, it's been it's been a good week, man. It's been a good week. The markets are doing well. Uh, Grove's doing well, and my Rangers won. So it's hard to complain. It's hard to complain, but definitely appreciate that. Baby Fat says, "Good, the boys are sleeping, so I could hop on and actually hear." Hey, there you go, there you go. Grove on fire, absolutely. Nothing less than 100x, and yes, I think that's possible, for sure. What is that? What is 100x from 10? Like from 10 cents, what's 100x? Was that is that $10? 10x would be a dollar. So yeah, 10x, so $10. I think that's extremely doable. 100%. Can you give any thoughts on Safe Moon at all if you know the news? I talked on about it yesterday. I'm not going to really get into Safe Moon news until we have all of the facts out and until everything's out there. I'm not in that community. Um, I mean, I outside of the partnership between SafeMoon and Grove. So I don't really keep up with the day to day. I don't know really what's going on. So I don't. It's not a good look. It's kind of a black eye for crypto just because it's another lawsuit out there. But at the same time, uh, if you look at the history of the government and lawsuits against cryptos, it has not gone well for the government. So that is where I'm going to leave that at because I don't know the facts. I don't know enough to really get into a deep dive conversation. So I'm not going to really get into it. If that makes sense. So I just don't know enough about what's going on to really come on here and give it an accurate opinion. Um, so my thought is I hope that all of my friends who are in the Safe Moon, all of those family members and people that we know and love and all of our Safe Mooners, I hope whatever happens, I hope there's no damage. I hope that financially they're able to be okay. So that's kind of where I'm going to leave that at, just because I really don't know a whole lot about it yet. And so as facts come out and as things come out, then we might have more of a conversation. But until then, um, we're probably not going to have a whole lot to say um, on that. So Miss Sarita coming in. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Sending positive vibes and a hello to all. So sorry I'm late. I made it. You're 10 minutes late. We just got it going. We just getting started. I kind of switched up my time to 2 p.m. this week. And you know what? I mean, there's a lot more of y'all. There's a couple of y'all here today, so we might have to think about making this a permanent switch time. But anyways, I heard on X that the SEC gave a way for companies to register their assets now to sell, and I feel like it's just a coincidence that that happened back to back. You know, it potential. I mean, I don't. Again, I don't know enough about the situation, and I haven't seen that about the SEC give a way for companies to register their assets now to sell. So I'll have to dive into that and kind of take a look at it and see what we got going on there. So, but yeah, thoughts and prayers to the entire SafeMoon community. Hopefully, they're able to bounce back. And I know a lot of them are waiting for the bottom to buy more. So it is exposure. If you look at the XRP, it's getting SafeMoon's name out there even more than what it already was. So we'll have to see how that plays out. We'll have to see how that plays out. Hopefully, it ends like an XRP and not like an FTX. So, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that one. So, but let's take a look over here. Let's see what the whole market is looking like. All right, I got you. We're gonna get it here because there's no way to register to sell the asset until now. Well, 60 days from now. I got you. You tag me on X. Cool, sweet. I will take a look at it. I will take a look at it. But let's take a look over here and see what we got going on in the overall market. Let me refresh, pull up the highlights, see what we got going on. I think so. Yesterday we were at like a 1 point. We might have been at a 1.29 or something like that. Man, get out of here with these pop-ups. Um, I think we got up to like a 1.32, something like that, yesterday. So not too shabby, not too shabby. And the fear and greed, the greed is getting up there. Greed is up there to 74. I'm still probably back here in the neutral zone. I think we're kind of in the limbo. I think the bear market is wrapping up and coming to an end. I do think personally that we're going to have at least one more pullback, to go back and retest. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be major. I don't think it's going to be some big time crazy major. I don't think, maybe we might get back to 25, somewhere in the 20s. But I don't think we're going to go any further than that. But I do think we're going to have a pullback before we really take off. So I'm not quite as greedy as the fear and greed index would have it. I'm probably a little more over here. I'm still cautiously waiting. But we do have Bitcoin sitting there at 34,800. You got Ethereum up over 1,800, which is nice to see. BNB's up 2% on the day, a little over 2%, sitting there at $231. XRP holding on to that 60 cents. And so it's really nice to see. It's been rare where we've had back-to-back days or a week of green. And so it's nice to see. There are some red in there. Doge is a little red, but nothing crazy. But it's nice to see green in the markets once again, for sure. Where's Solana? There's Solana up 27%, and that's down 10% in the day. Up 27% on the week, and that's being down 10% on the day, which is pretty crazy. So, not too shabby, not too shabbies at all. Let's see here with that link. Okay, cool. So you send me a link. I'll check it out. BNB Wells is a hot buy on a BNB side. Do your own research. Hey, there you go. There you go. Matthew, you just missed it. You just missed my take on the Safe Moon. I'll kind of repeat it, but I don't know enough about what's going on. I don't think there's enough information really out there. I think jumping into the conversation without having all of the facts and knowing exactly what's going on would be bad. Would be bad on my part. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait until we have more information, things unfold a little bit more, and then we'll kind of get into opinions and what we think. But I hope that anybody who is in Safe Moon, like I said earlier, I hope that Safe Moon, my Safe Moon friends, are okay. Minimal damage to financially and all that. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, and I'm hoping that it's more. This case is more like an XRP case and not like an FTX case. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. And I'm sure once more information comes out, we'll have more conversations because a lot of y'all are in the Safe Moon, and they have been a big part of that partnership with Grove was one of the very first ones. So I'm sure we'll have some conversations about it. But for now, we're going to kind of hang out just because I don't know enough. I'm not real big in the day to day what goes on in Safe Moon. Any new news with Grove? Oh man, any new news that I can share? I mean, we're wallets in testing right now, looking really good. Grove X is doing well. Waiting on that CMC for the Grove X to be listed over there. We're already supported on there. We got the communities and all that, but we're waiting to get our CMC approval. And that's really going to, when that happens, you're going to see a lot more projects getting listed on Grove X, even more than we are right now. I mean, it's like one a day already, but I have a feeling once we get that CMC listing, it's going to go bonkers. The newest news that came out was John announced that we're going to have our own Grove Visa card. He actually put out a tweet and see if I can go find it, where some folks are, you can actually go and design it. He wants to know what your opinions are. He wants to see what y'all think a good card will look like. And so let me see. So we've had a couple. Yeah, here's the tweet. And pull it up here. I put it up there. John G. Boom Boom. Coming soon, the opportunity to own your very own Metal Grove Visa card. We invite you to showcase your creative flair. Show you below your ideal card design. So the top 3 standout designs will each secure a $200 worth. A Grove Visa card worth $200. So there you go. We've seen some pretty solid ones. Like this one here's a pretty solid one. I like that detail there. You know what I mean? That's a pretty slick looking little card. If you ask me. That's pretty solid. That is good. I need a new wallet. It will happen. It will happen. So I'm telling you, that card, that wallet is going to be very nice. Very nice. I promise you that. Was an investor in Saitama? Yeah, I invested in Saitama a long time ago, back in 2021. I was in that community. Yes, sir. Or yes. So I got in it. Didn't quite take as many profits as I should have it, but that happened to to a lot of us. So you know what I mean. I don't know if there is a minimal to hold to get the card. The details of the card haven't come out yet, and so that may be something. We have an AMA with John G next Wednesday at I believe 6 p.m. Eastern time. Next Wednesday, so there might be some more information coming up then that we could get about the card, about GroveX, Grove Coin, Grove Keeper, just some general updates, stuff like that. Honestly, how possible is a metal version of a card? Honestly, how possible is a metal version of a card? Oh, it's very possible. I, I'm trying to think. I don't know if my crypto.com card is metal or not. No, it's not. But it has a version of it. I mean, there's plenty of metal cards out there. So, but yeah, but yeah, this is just one of the versions there that's on there. Is it a contest? Yeah, it's a contest. They're trying to see the best, the top three. The top three designs are going to get a Visa, a Grove card worth $200 in a contactless play function. Again, I don't know all of the details. I don't know all of the details, but I will say most of the Visa cards nowadays are contactless. And like if you look at like we'll pull up my Coinbase card here, um, it's contactless. I mean, it's just a basic card, but it's still contactless. And so most new cards these days are are contactless, um, that are coming out nowadays. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by. Most definitely, most definitely. But yeah, there's definitely some pretty solid. That was one design there. Uh, this is who is it? This King is that Skylink? So I mean, that's a very that's a very bright and vibrant one right there. Uh, you got another Grove Visa card there. That's pretty solid looking. That's pretty solid looking with the gold there. Not too shabby. This one here is pretty slick as well. I do like this one here as well. It looks like a leaf with the Grove logo on there. That's pretty salty right there. I can't lie. And then the other one, I like that one as well. That's pretty sick. So some pretty solid entries already over there on that. So but yeah, these are pretty sweet. I actually haven't seen some of these. Not too bad there. I like it. I like it. I like it. More of a basic looking one there. Okay. 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 Yeah, so I'm kind of scrolling through to see some of these designs the first time there with you. I think we just looked at that one. I think we looked at that one. Here's I mean, that's not a bad one either. Very very sleek, very metallic. Not bad, not bad at all. So let's see what else. See what other we got. See if we got any more on here. Oh, they put out a whole like little three piece on it right there with the Grove logos. The Grove. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not mad at some of these. These are pretty solid. That's not what I wanted to do. But I mean, honestly, I think this one right here, this one might be my favorite at the moment. It looks like they used AI just because you know how AI sometimes like jumbles up words and stuff and letters. It looks like they used AI to create that. I'm not mad at it. That one and this one. I think I like that one and this one, or this one. Either one of those. This looks like another AI version one. But I think if I had to pick right now, I probably think I think I might go with this one right here. I don't know why. I just think I might go with that one right there at the moment. Again, top three designs are going to get $200. So I know, Baby Fat, you're all into creating stuff like that. I know you're a meme queen. I see you over there. You're always memeing it up. So if you want a chance to win a couple $100, Get in there, create you a design, and let's see what happens. You know what I mean? See what happens. And that's for anybody else. If anybody else wants to get in on that challenge, they're more than welcome to do that. So, uh, check it out. Check it out. But yeah, that's kind of the biggest news that came out this week when it comes to Grove. Um, Everything else is we've kind of been talking about as we get closer to the release of Grove Keeper, as we get closer to the release of the Grove X app on Android and iOS, and Coin Market Cap. I think those are kind of the big topics right now that we're waiting for. So I think that's where we are on the kind of the newest updates for Growth. And again, John G's AMA on next Wednesday. I have a feeling we'll have a lot more information and kind of just an overall where we are in the what's going on in the ecosystem, whether it be Grove Coin, Grove X, Grove Keeper, and all that kind of stuff. So, but I do know that there's listings like every single day, every day. It seems like we've had a new coin, a new project, a new token listing over there, which is pretty solid. Especially now that we got Shibarium and we got the OPBNB, we're seeing a lot more traction with those over there as well. So, which could be some of the reason why we're seeing some decent price action. We're starting to pick up some other solid communities over there and showing them how strong we are over here as well. So, not too shabby. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. I'm glad to see us out of the tens. We were sitting around that 10 cent level, and I'm glad to see us out of that. Let me see. Let's actually pull up the chart because I honestly haven't looked at it too much today. I just noticed that we had a little bit of a pullback, which is, like I said yesterday, getting to the 20 cents. So we got up to, if you look at it here, what was this one here? We got up to 22 cents. And so you get past that 22, you get past 20 cents. Anybody who bought down here at the 10 cent level, that's 100% profit. That's 100% profit. And so you're going to see some profit taking. You're going to have some profit taking. And I expected that. So now what we need to do is we need to have a little pullback, and now we need to bounce up and go higher. And we'll have to see what the rest of the market does. As we know, the rest of the market, we're gonna kind of move with the rest of the market, unless we throw out some crazy news, which might be coming next week. But that's kind of where I'm at on that. So, but we did. If you look how long we maintained that 10 cent level, the entire month of October, the entire month of September, basically holding and hanging around that 10 cent level. So it's nice to see now that we are in November, having some nice upward motion, upward movement. So beautiful. And that's both on the BNB and the Ethereum side. So not too shabby at all. Boom. Let's see here. Crypto Clip Shane in the building. What is good, brother? How you doing? My main man right there. What is good? But yeah, Shane probably knows more what's coming just because he creates the graphics. So, but yeah, I honestly, I think the big news, if there's going to be any more big news, it'll probably be Wednesday during that AMA with John G. And again, that's 6 p.m. Eastern time over on X. It's still hard to say X. Still want to call it Twitter. Still want to call it Twitter. But again, I don't know if y'all noticed, but boom, World Series, Texas Rangers. We talked about it a couple of months ago before the season ended, and I was like, man, I hope my Rangers can do it something. And man, when they do something, they did it all. They did it. They did the sports and won the entire World dang series. They are world champs. First time in the franchise history. First time in my life, or the life of the Rangers, they won. I'm going to say that a few times today, so get ready for it. Now I just need the Cowboys. If the Cowboys can win again, that'd be solid. That would be pretty dang solid, I would say. But I'm not holding my breath. We're still the Cowboys. But yeah. So that's kind of where we are. There's not a whole bunch of news happening, um, outside of what's going on. The FTX thing is going on. I absolutely just don't feel like talking about Sam Bankman-Fried anymore. So it's kind of one of those things. I do know that that PayPal in the UK did approve PayPal to get into the crypto sphere. So that is a big time win, and we're starting to see more countries. I think we got Turkey, Spain, the UK is implementing PayPal, yeah, and there's a couple of other ones that are really starting to get into it. So I don't want to say there is massive news coming in the AMA, but there is great news updates. Plus, there's always a possibility that John is holding some news. He is notorious for that. Absolutely, yeah. I don't want to overhype the space, and I'm not saying it's going to be some massive catalyst is going to happen. I don't know. John may have something up his sleeve, but I think it's going to be some really, really, really good updates on where we are and what's going on and what's going to kind of finish up the year in quarter four of 2023 as we have like 60 days left in this year. That's wild. It's almost over, y'all. 2023 is almost over. Almost over. But yeah. So I definitely am looking forward to the John G space and seeing exactly what all he's gonna talk about. Some updates we got coming up, and then the potential of him dropping some type of bomb on us, which he's known for doing. So, but yeah. But like I said, there's not a whole bunch happening in crypto right now. We're kind of in that phase and time where we're getting kind of coming to the end of the bear market, not quite into the bull run, and so there's not a whole lot. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, is the way I would describe it right now in the world of crypto. Just not a lot happening at the moment. In the things that are happening, like I said earlier, the safe moon stuff, I just don't know enough about it, and I don't think there's enough facts and enough information out at the moment to really kind of dive into it without speculating and assuming. And we all know what assuming means: making an ass out of you and me. So we're going to wait for more details, more information to come out on that, and then we might get into a little more of a conversation about it. But uh, that's about it. You know what I mean? That is about it. So, man, 30 minutes. 30 minutes got through the news. Now we get to hang out and chit chat and see what's going on. What y'all got going on? Let me know. Put it in the chat. If you're over on Twitter or X or Elon's Playground, whatever you call it, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that retweet button. Let me know. And if you are over on the Facebook, the Book of Faces, leave me a comment. Let me know. I can actually see the comments from Facebook here, but Twitter I cannot. I know he has some rather big news, but not sure if he's going to share it yet. We, Grove, have learned that we need to be sure, concrete on news put out. Facts. Fact. It's one of those things where we've definitely all learned that you don't put the cart before the horse. You don't come out and say, "Hey, we got this coming. It'll be here this day," and then that day comes, and maybe we jumped the gun a little bit. Um, so we hopefully we've learned that we let it happen. It's finalized. Everything's done, and then we make the announcement, which we've done a pretty good job of that here lately. So But yeah. So what's going on in y'all's world? Well, how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day? Anybody got big plans for the weekend? Let me know your thoughts on the market. Anything like that, feel free, put it in chat. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's taco about it. Now I said tacos. Tacos sound good. I think I'm gonna have chicken and dumplings for dinner though. It's getting kind of cold, and I feel like chicken and dumplings is a good cold weather meal. That are like a good bowl of chili. Good chili is always good. Always good. My hands are freezing. You'll see me like I'm just over here rubbing my hands trying to start a fire. My hands are cold. But yeah, just kind of down to Thanksgiving. That's what's up. Do you now, Baby Fat? Do you host Thanksgiving or do you travel for Thanksgiving? I have a feeling, Baby Fat, you can throw down on a Thanksgiving meal. I don't know what it is about it, but I have a feeling that you throw down on some Thanksgiving. Let me know. Do you host Thanksgiving? Let me know. MWF in the building. What is good? What is good, man? How you doing? How you doing? Or that's let me just put that one up there. Chili is my go-to, or homemade vegetable soup with the sweet ham chunks. Yes, that is my go-to for cold weather food. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of chili. I live in Texas, and in Texas we have like I feel like we're kind of well known for our chili cook-offs, um, and they're so good, so good. I could be a chili cook-off judge. Uh, I'm just saying, I love me some chili. And if I'm not making homemade, hey, Wolf brand chili is still good. I'm just letting y'all know, Wolf brand chili is the best store bought that you can get uh, that I've tried. There's some other brands out there that aren't bad, but I'm a big fan of Wolf brand chili. Get some crackers, crumble up some crackers in your chili, some Louisiana hot sauce, a dab of ketchup, stir and mix it all up. Yes, yes, I'm in. Or you get the homemade chili, which is a whole nother beast, and get still want crackers though. I cook and travel. Either way, I end up doing most of the work. Hey, I feel that. That sounds like my mother. That sounds like my mother. Hey, I gets down on chili dogs. I get down on chili dogs. I ain't got no struggle, no issue firing up my Blackstone, throwing some dogs on there, some Earl Campbell hot links. If I'm going to plan out chili dogs, I'm going to use Earl Campbell hot links. I would rather have a Earl Campbell hot link than a regular old Frank. That's just me. But yeah, I gets down on it. Frito pie, man. I had Frito pies just the other day. Just what day was that? Like over the weekend, I think I had some chili dog. I had some Frito pies. Might have been Sunday when I had Frito pies. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going to try to make oyster stuffing this year. See, I'm out on the oyster stuffing. I'm out on the oyster. Um, so yeah. And so in my family we don't stuff the turkey, so we don't call it stuffing. We call it dressing. So yeah, my mother makes some amazing dressing with some giblet gravy. And I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. We got me on a food subject and I'm hungry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can get down on some turkey, some cranberry sauce, some dressing with some homemade giblet gravy. And what else? What else does my mom make? She'll make broccoli rice casserole, which is phenomenal. And then she'll make homemade mac and cheese, but she'll use the big shells, like the big shell pasta, not the macaroni pasta. Game over. It's game over. Like I'm ready for Thanksgiving right now. Right now, I'm ready. Yeah, and then add some chopped Carolina Reapers in that chili. Hey, I'm in. I'm in. I like a little heat. I like a little heat. Okay, so you make a dressing as well. Like you make a dressing as well. So it yeah, no knock on anybody who does stuff the turkey and enjoys that. I feel like that might be more of a southern or a northern thing. I don't know, maybe. Most of the people I know that in Thanksgivings that I've been to, they have dressing, which is basically the same thing but in a pan and not stuffed in a turkey. A pineapple casserole? Hold on, what is pineapple casserole? Do I need to Google pineapple casserole? Pineapple casserole. That's a real thing. Hold on. Casserole. Pineapple cheese casserole. Huh. Okay. 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 I mean, there's a whole bunch of recipes that is that something that I'm missing out on? Is this something that I missed out on my entire life? Hmm. Okay. Maybe I need to check that out. Yes, very easy to make and delicious. And green bean casserole and stuffing are always a must for turkey. I'm not a big green bean casserole. I like green beans. I've never been a big green bean casserole. It might be because on my plate there's not enough room for it. And so I would rather get like extra helpings of like the broccoli rice casserole, the homemade mac and cheese, the dressing with the giblet gravy and the turkey, maybe some ham. Uh, maybe that's what it is. But I've never maybe it might be because there's no room on my plate, but I've never really been a big green bean casserole kind of guy. Just just never something that I got into. Use Ritz only. Yeah, the recipes I'm looking at are all Ritz cracker recipes. It looks like saltines come out gross. Okay, good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I usually don't have much room on my plate for any of that extra stuff. I have friends that love cranberry sauce, but I've never been the guy who says I need that. I am that guy. I am that friend. Like my family, like my mom's like she'll eat it. My dad's like okay if it's there. Me, I'm like I'm searching for it. I love for some reason I love cranberry sauce. I don't know why, and it can be straight out the can, and I like cranberry sauce. I'm in on that 100%. Cranberry sauce, oh, it's really good, especially when you take it the like because everybody knows that Thanksgiving dinner is good, but like the turkey leftovers are really good as well. Make you like you get like a Hawaiian roll. You like two of them, put some turkey on there, some cranberry sauce, and some of that giblet gravy. Oh man, I'm in. Um, I'm probably more of the white meat, but unless it's a drumstick, I'll take a turkey leg. Like I love me a turkey leg, but I do love the white meat. I don't know. I don't know. Man, now that I said that, I don't know. I like it all. I like it all. I don't know that I. It depends. Like 'cause sometimes the white breast meat can be a little dry. It can dry out a little quicker. And for some reason, it just seems like the dark meat holds the juice better. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I'm in on leftover a good turkey sandwich with cranberry sauce. I'm in. I'm in, especially on a Hawaiian roll or something like that, or some homemade bread. Yes, 1000%. I'm in. Y'all, like I am starving now. Like my stomach is growling at me. Like you're a jerk for not feeding me before this stream. My wife suggested no turkey this year and just go for a sweet ham. We may compromise and get a small Popeyes turkey. Hey, okay. So I had like one of the funnest like temp jobs. I had a buddy of mine who worked at Honey Baked Ham. He was like, "Hey, we need people to come in and help out." He's like, "It's like $100 a day or something like that." I was like, "I'm in." It was the most fun I've ever had working at like a temp job or anything like that. We basically would like take brown sugar and a blowtorch and just honey bake and just bake it on there. Oh my gosh, that was it was so much fun, but we also got a honey baked ham for our services. So, we usually have both. We'll have a ham and a turkey, but we also have, like, my entire family comes into town when my mom cooks. So, like, it used to be before my grandparents passed, like, they would come in town. My uncles from up north, North Texas would come in town, and then all my family here. So, I mean, it's a big old spread. It's a big old spread. My sister comes in town. Yes. Zach Brown in the building. What's good, man? Seeing a lot of influencers talking about peak bull expectations. Most are saying early 2025. What are your thoughts? I would probably agree with that. I think we got some catalysts that are going to happen in probably the end of quarter one, beginning of quarter two, that are really going to set off the bull run. Um, and then I think it's going to take, especially like after the Bitcoin having, if you go back and look historically, it takes a couple of months before it really, we get into high gear. So I think 2025 is going to be the year where we start to see kind of the top, some major gains. I can also tell you, I think this could be a super cycle. I think we're coming into the cycle where we have a lot of people um, who are sitting on the sidelines who are trying to figure out what crypto is. And I think there's a lot of institutional investors out there who are waiting for the right time to get in. So I could I would not be shocked at all if this is a longer cycle, um, and with some absolutely major gains. But I think 2025 is kind of the time frame where we're going to see we might peak in the mid to end of 2025, and then maybe start to kind of slowly come back into 2026. And who knows? Anybody who's giving you this is what's going to happen is probably just trying to get clicks and views, because nobody has a crystal ball and nobody really truly knows what's going to happen. But I think 2025 is going to be a really really good year. So that's the personal opinion there. Trust me, I wish I had a crystal ball. I knew when the top was going to be, and when the bottoms are in, and when to sell and when to buy and all that good stuff. But we can you can do some TA and kind of map it out, but there's no real clear answer and a good answer. So it's all kind of speculation and assumptions as to what's going to happen. I think that the end of 2024 is going to be really good. Maybe quarter three, quarter four, and then 2025. I think is going to be a really really good year. That's personally what I think, especially because you're going to have inflation coming down. There's just a lot of things that are going to line up for the end of 2024 going into 2025 that are going to be uh, good for crypto and in other markets as well. So look at little eyes coming in here, poking in here. What's good, shotgun? Shotgun in the building. What is good, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. The man, the myth, the legend over there at him. We got both legends. We got Crypto Clip Shane and Shotgun in the same stream. Woo wee. Man, oh man. Shotgun, definitely miss you, man. Definitely miss you having around, hanging out in chats and popping up and creating random videos out of nowhere. Man, I definitely appreciate you for hanging out, man. Coming in and saying what's up. We're here. We are here. We are here. So, but man, glad to have you. Glad to have you. I don't know if you heard, but the Texas Rangers won the World Series. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. My Texas Rangers, they won the Commissioner's Cup, or the Commissioner's. I think it's the Commissioner Cup. I don't know, but yeah, the Texas Rangers, we won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. And I don't even care. I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, it's like the nobody's watching the World Series." I watch that dang thing, and I don't care what nobody says. If y'all watch it or not, uh, we won. It doesn't take that away. So for the first time in the history of the franchise, the Texas Rangers are world champions. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Can't even lie about it. It was a very surreal moment sitting there watching it, and I was like, we got up like three. We got up like we were up one late in the game. It was like first off, the Arizona pitcher who started for them threw a no hitter through 6 innings. So we had 0 hits through the 6 innings, and then managed to get like nine in the seventh, eighth, and ninth. So yeah, it was a 1 run game. I think we scored one in the seventh. And then we scored four in the top of the ninth to kind of seal the deal. Marcus Simeon had a 2 run home run. The center fielder, it was a ground ball. Center fielder just kind of, it was one of those balls that was kind of like hopping, like zigzagging as it was going in the outfield, and his glove missed it, and it rolled like all the way to the fence, and we scored 2 runs on top of that. I think we got 3 runs on that. No, 2 runs on that, then a 2 run home run right after that. So pretty dang solid. But I wasn't speaking. I was silent. I was like, I'm going to sit here and not say a word because I'm not trying to jinx this or do anything. So I sat there quietly, and man, it was a good game. Good game, good series, good year. The Rangers, they did not lose. They were 11-0 on the road. They did not lose one single game on the road all postseason. That's never happened before in the history of the major leagues. I will say the Rangers broke a lot of records this postseason. Like a lot, which is cool because I'm a Rangers fan. I've been a Rangers fan my whole life. They're like the stadium's like 30 minutes from my house. It would have been sweet had they won at home, but man, I don't even care. And I know y'all are like, I stop talking about baseball. So now, if we could just get the Cowboys to win this year, that'd be solid. I'm not holding my breath on the Cowboys though. They're still the Cowboys. They look great when they're great, and then they look terrible when they're not great. There's like no in between. It's like we're either really good or we are really bad. And we happen to look really bad against the really good teams. So need that to change. Man, I gotta say, all that food talk really has my stomach over here like growling for real. Like it's crazy. Now I want a turkey sandwich with cranberry sauce. Killing me. Now I gotta like see what's on DoorDash. Who has good turkey sandwiches? I may just go to Firehouse Subs and get a turkey sandwich. Who knows? Who knows? I'll probably just end up making a sandwich here at the house and calling it a day. Good old peanut butter and jelly. I haven't had one of those in forever. But yeah. What else y'all got? What else? What else is there coming into the holiday season? I know we talked a little bit about Thanksgiving, Christmas, right around the corner. I feel like it's as soon as Halloween ends, it goes into Christmas, and then Thanksgiving gets like 3 days that one week, and outside of that, it's Christmas from Halloween to actual Christmas. And I love Christmas as well, so it's all good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, and then we've actually had since we've been here, Bitcoin's up a little bit, Ethereum's up a little bit, BNB's up a little bit. Go check over here on this chart, see what we're looking at. Kind of hanging out there, solid. But yeah, I definitely think 2024 is going to be a good year. I think 2025 is going to be an even better year. That's my personal opinion. Is there another? Yes, adjustment. Let's try that one. Oh yeah, it's much better. I need to take these stickers off. I feel like it looks weird. Am I going to sing since they won? What am I singing? Like, we are the champions, my friends. Dun, dun, dun. We keep on fighting till the end. Something like that. I can't sing too much because Shotgun will have a video made of me singing. Oh man. But yeah, Baby Fat. What else? I know you. Baby Fat's got all the projects. What projects you looking into? What projects you've been talking about and looking in and getting in? I know you over there. Oh damn it! He said it's clipped. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Shotgun will have a video made in like 3 seconds. Just got my new ringtone. Well, I'm glad I could be here for y'all to give y'all that entertainment and a ringtone and Shotgun. Give him 45 seconds and he'll have some amazing video posted. Man, at least you got my good voice. Something like that. I honestly I don't even remember the words to "We Are the Champions" outside of "We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end." Something like that. I'm taking a large portion of my chances on Crow. Lots of potential. Hey, the Crow's a solid project. I think Crow could do some major things during this next bull run. You know, it's a major exchange, and Crow being their token, their coin over there for that. Most definitely, most definitely. Um, yeah, we've been fans of Crow for around here on the midday for quite a while. Faux show. I think that's a pretty solid one. XRP and Crow are my safe bets in portfolio. There you go. There you go. They're probably the most. They probably have the most room to grow. Outside of you got Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're going to do well. They're going to go to all time highs. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a $10,000 Ethereum. Would not be shocked. But at the same time, I think XRP and Crow could make some other people a lot of money. A lot of money. XRP is what, at 60 cents right now. 60 cents that could go to $5 real quick, even higher. And Crow's, I don't even know what Crow's at right now, to be truthfully honest. I think last time I looked at it was like the 6-7 cents, somewhere around there. Yeah, 6 cents. I mean, Crow goes to $1.50, $2, something like that. That's some major gains. That's some major gains there. You know what I mean? And again, that's not price prediction, but just speculating and throwing out there. So, but yeah, Crow and XRP, I think are very very solid, very solid. Babyfast says Vegas Inu token. Who? Now I feel like I've heard of that one. I've seen quite a bit of it on Twitter. Uh, is that December DeMarcos? And then Stewie. I love me some Stewie. I'm in on Stewie. That project there is done well. And they continue, like, I love they have that meme, like you make memes for the project and you earn free money. It's like getting paid to create memes. That's solid to me. And I don't even think you have to own, like, you don't even have to hold Stewie to get paid. Like, you can create memes and build a bag for $0. And B&B Whales, that's a new one. I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of B&B Wales. Baby, we should hit up. I know Stewie's been around for a while, and I think Vegasino's been around for a little while too. We should have them hit me up. Maybe get a potential listing over on either Grove Swap or Grove X or in the ecosystem. Yeah, B&B Whale is new to me. I'm actually gonna go look that up. I'm assuming it's okay. Yeah, it's probably on the B&B chain. Looks like B&B Well just came out. What, on the 24th? 24th. That looks like a solid little startup there. Up 2,700%. Yeah, not too shabby at all. I could take a 2,700% up. Zero says, I'll DM you something on Twitter just for your eyes. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, now I'm worried, but I'm curious. Is that weird? I gotta go check my Twitter, see what's going on over here. Oh, okay. I see what that is. I see what that is. I appreciate that, Zero. Most definitely appreciate that. Vital info to hear. Man, look at you over here changing your name and all that. What's good, brother? How you been, man? What is good? What is good? Do you have NFT weekends? I do not. I honestly, like, I have not. I've been, especially on the NFT side, I have been so out of the loop on the NFT game. I honestly haven't really been buying much of anything here lately. Inflation is a mother, and I've been trying to survive and pay bills. You know what I mean? Haven't had much extra monies. Zero. I'm actually. I actually have the pro version. I actually have the pro version. I need to utilize that a little bit more. You said "f you." My bad. My bad. Don't hate me. Oh, in a nice way. Okay. All right. I'll take it then. But yeah, I mean, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, no, the homie Matt Mortier is a homie, so he hooked me up. So, but yeah, definitely solid over there with the Avantis Pro. Very cool. I actually have it pinned to the top of my screen up here. Are you want a giveaway? That's what's up. Want a giveaway? So I have 1 month sub to give. Hey, that's very cool. Very solid there. Giveaways are always fun. I haven't won a giveaway in so long, just because I don't really ever enter them, just because of, like, I work for, I'm on the Grove team, so I do I do the giveaways. So, and once the bull run comes back around and we're all making money again, we'll probably do more. We'll probably do some more giveaways. Y'all remember how it was back in the last bull run? We were doing giveaways all the time just because. So once the money starts coming back and we're all green days and happy days, we'll start doing some more giveaways. Right now, I'm trying to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pay some bills. Sorry, my phone's over here going crazy. Going crazy. Hey, look at that. Zero New coming in with a €5 donation. Definitely appreciate that. Every 5 bomb you donate to Justin, BTC goes up 1K. Hey, if that's the case, let's get those let's get those €5, $5 bombs in there. Let's get them. If that's the case, let's go check. Hey, look at that. What would you know? What would you know? We're almost to 35,000. See, it works. It works. Just like that. No, brother, definitely appreciate that for sure, though. Most definitely appreciate that. Been a minute. Been a minute. I've been so slow over here and so like inconsistent. I have a feeling we're gonna get back into the good days here soon, though. It's gonna be good days soon. Ah, you're good, baby fat. All good. But yeah, man, I appreciate that, Zero. Definitely appreciate that, man. Trying to see what I know he tagged me in something. See what code tagged me in. I gotta find it through the 75 notifications I have. The Securities and Exchange Commission today adopted rules to create a regime for the registration and regulation of security based swap execution facilities. The new regulatory framework was required under the Dodd Frank Act relating to over the counter derivatives market. I'll have to read that. I'll have to take a look at that. Okay. Okay. We'll have to. I'll keep an eye on that and read that. See what we got. I gotta go and put the little one to sleep. Have a great day, man. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Most definitely, as always. Uh, solid, solid guy right there. Solid. Appreciate you. Get that little one to sleep, and man, we'll see you next time for sure. And again, appreciate the $5 or the €5 5 bomb there. Most definitely. Yep, we're past the top of the hour, so we'll probably wrap it up here. Not too long. We'll probably go for a little while, maybe a couple more minutes. See what y'all got going on before we wrap it up and get up out of here. Now that we've talked about food and I'm hungry, and that's really where my mind's at right now is what can I go downstairs and make? That's kind of where I'm at. But let me know anything else y'all got. Any more topics, any more discussions, any more questions, comments, statements. Let me know. Put them into chat. We'll get it. We'll get into it. And if not, we'll wrap her up and we'll go get into the day. Maybe go hang out with my son, eat some food, maybe play some Fortnite with him. Who knows? Never know with him. Depends on what he wants to do. Appreciate you for coming and hanging out, baby fat. Glad you were able to come stop by. We'll appreciate you. I miss any Grove announcements? Not really. We talked about John G. He tweeted out the other day that we are going to have a Grove Visa card, in that we are actually doing a little contest for design. So the top 3 designed Grove cards are going to win $200. Going to get themselves a free $200. Uh, but that's kind of the newest news. We got Grove Keeper is in testing right now. Should be not long. We got the Grove X Exchange. The apps are about to go live soon on Android and iOS. Plus the CMC listing for Grove X, which is going to be, I think that's a big key right there. Getting on to CMC, that's going to bring in even more projects, and we already have like a project a day, it seems like. So we do have an AMA with John G next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time on the 8th, November 8th, 6 p.m. that you can I have a feeling we're going to get some updates, just kind of some general updates on Grove Keeper, Grove X, Grove Coin, and kind of where we are in the ecosystem and what's to come for the rest of the year. So that's next Wednesday, again at 6 p.m. on November 8th, 6 p.m. Eastern time, November 8th. But outside of that, not a whole bunch of new news. I'm sure John, knowing John, he's probably got something up his sleeve. But again, who knows what he's going to come out and talk about, and if outside of Grove, outside of Grove X, Grove Keeper, and just kind of the general state of Grove Coin. So, oh, you're very, very welcome, brother. Very welcome, as always. As always. But yeah, I mean, it's not a whole bunch. The crypto is, we're kind of, like I said earlier, I think we're kind of in that calm before the storm. Um, you know, we're waiting. There's some things we're waiting on the Bitcoin halving, waiting on the ETFs to get approved. So right now, there's just not a whole lot of news. And the news that is out is so new that it's. I want to make sure that we get all the facts before we start just throwing around opinions and things like that. So outside of that, not a whole bunch outside of new listings like every day for Grove. But yeah. Anything else, chat? If not, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get some food. I'm telling y'all, we started talking about Thanksgiving dinner and like I'm starving now. I am absolutely starving. Now we started talking about food. But I'll give y'all a minute, see what else we got. If there's any more comments, any more topics we want to talk about before we do wrap it up and get up out of here. And if not, we gonna go get some food in my life. See what's going on. I'm actually gonna, before we jump out, I'm gonna text my son, see if he wants to hang out, play some Fortnite maybe. All right, chat. Not seeing much else coming through. Man, y'all are the best. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here and get up out of here. Y'all always show up, show love, and show support. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Definitely appreciate y'all for taking some time out of y'all's day to come hang out with me here on the Midday Mix Up. Very, very appreciative. Y'all are the best. So we're gonna wrap it up and get up out of here. Remember, 2 things in this world that you can control at all times: attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. May change their day, their week, their month, or even their year. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, I'm JustAman. Peace.